This is Eric Muathe. So today we are seeing a pullback of about 11% as far as United Airlines is concerned. And all this while the market is pretty much trading, let's call it slightly higher or unchanged. But we can see, as a follow-up to yesterday's video where I was asking the question, how does the market know that there was going to be a price resistance around here? Based on the RSI, of course. And it's an interesting question because it means that we can use this information. If the market knows there is some type of resistance, then we can use it. We can see here, we take the top side resistance line of the RSI, connecting the highs very nicely from here to this high here. We get that over the last couple of days. Stock has come to this level and the RSI has been rejected twice with uniform action. Uniform action is the key as far as my research is concerned. And then there's the question of a break here of February highs, and of course we get a steep drop in the stock, so we can use that information because the stock itself did respond to that price break, that RSI break level here. Use that information and draw a uniformity resistance line, and again we end up with pretty much the same conclusion, that the market was aware somehow that this was also going to be an area of contemplation for the stock, either with a move above the RSI level to continue this recent recovery, or resistance, which is what we see. And as a consequence of resistance, we can see that prices are drifting lower, and we can see that the RSI is pointing down after resistance on these two lines. So the question is, how did the market know that this RSI level would be a problem, and how can we use it? Of course, we can use it if we understand what to look for, which is the point, of course. And it also tells us that we should not expect a very strong recovery in this stock until it can clear both lines. That's also another message that the market is giving us. Now, let's not forget that there's also the problem. Now, the previous chart is on the daily. If we take a look at the weekly chart, there's a problem here, something I've been talking about in many videos recently, because many of the stocks that we follow are struggling with this aspect. And it is this idea that here we've tried to move above RSI 30.9, and we seem to have been rejected, and that's why the stock is struggling to move higher. It is also a message from the market that as long as the stock is trading below 30.9, it means that we are going to potentially take out the recent weekly closing lows, and we might also test the recent intraday lows, if not only test them, but potentially even move below them, as long as the RSI is trading below 30.9. Links for more are going to be in the description. This is Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. E-A-C-S. Namaste.